it's a really scalable key value store that has all the features you need to run it long-term production. So I'm Sergey Akordev. I'm SRE engineer in Superbet.
Yeah, and I'm Ivan Khostinsky, and I'm an engineering manager and backend engineer in Superbet. So basically, Superbet is a sport betting company, and we have multiple targets or countries in which we operate.
So we inherited a part of system that used to be written in Postgres SQL. We didn't actually own that part, so we had to build abstraction layer on top of it, and it was running in MongoDB. However, we were facing a couple of issues. Some of them were due to bugs in MongoDB at that time. It wasn't compacting data properly after cleaning it up when you were using TTL. And the other problem was that we made some questionable design decisions of the schema. So it was also quite inefficient in sharding. So all of this combined gave us really big operational overheads for running it in production and scaling it further. So for the new solution, our main requirements was to run on the on-premises, because the biggest part of the system had to be located due to legal requirements. The second big requirement was that the database scales horizontally. We knew at the time that we expect at least 10 times the data set in the upcoming years. So from the operational side, having a solution that scales automatically was really important. And the final one was data integrity, because these are contracts to our customers. It's really important that all the data is up to date and that it's kept properly, because losing data means losing a license. So out of all of the solutions that evaluated, this was the only one that ticked all the marks that are important for us. There were also a couple of additional benefits that seemed at the time that it would bring us a lot of value. For example, the fact that you can do the data locality and cross data center single clusters. This seemed at the time as a way to go for where we want to pursue the multi-tenancy.
So main use case that it's supporting is the ticket storage. As Sergey already said, the ticket is a binding contract between us and the customer, and we are saving all the changes and all the events that are happening on the ticket inside of our CRDB cluster. So after a ticket becomes either won or lost, we are still saving it for around 9 months. Altogether, we are currently saving around 14 terabytes of data in our biggest cluster.
One of the features as a DevOps engineer at the time that I really liked is how simple it was to deploy it on the Kubernetes. At the time, it was probably one of the very few, if not only, cloud-native database where you can just spin a stateful set and it automatically scales and does all the stuff that you would want it. There is no workarounds, there are no hacks, it just works.